The journey to a new planet is an adventure that many people dream of experiencing. However, what if the journey came with conditions? The story of Project Serpo details a human-alien exchange program that resulted in 12 humans being sent to an alien planet, with the promise of experiencing a new culture and advanced technology. However, they were to be gone for at least 10 years, and all evidence of their existence would be erased upon their return to Earth, forcing them to start a new life with a new identity. Colonel McKeever was selected to lead the mission and had no qualms about leaving for 12 years since he had no family or close ties. However, he was also informed that he would be sheep-dipped, meaning all records of his existence would be erased. As he was escorted by a young man to a briefing room, he met a group of military personnel from different branches, where he learned about the Roswell UFO crash in 1947 and a subsequent crash in 1949. The film showed wreckage and an alien survivor named EBA-1. McKeever had previously believed the official explanation that the Roswell crash was a weather balloon. But the footage left everyone in the room stunned. The briefing ended with a warning of treason if the information was repeated. In 1949, a crash of a silver saucer-shaped craft resulted in the recovery of 6 alien bodies. The alien, named EBA-1, was taken to an Air Force facility and communicated with humans using hand gestures and repetition, as his language was comprised of tones rather than words. EBA-1 revealed that his race, called the Ebens, had been visiting Earth for 2,000 years and had traveled using wormhole technology. The military salvaged a communication device from the crashed craft and allowed EBA-1 to repair it, but they never received a reply to their messages. After EBA-1 died in 1952, the military continued to communicate with the Ebens using the device, and eventually established two-way communication. The Ebens offered to exchange their technology for the bodies of their crew, but the military refused and instead agreed to a compromise, the exchange of 12 humans for a 10-year mission on planet Serpo, which became known as Project Crystal Knight. The training for this exchange program was intense and covered physical exercises, classroom training, survival, escape, and evasion techniques, and weapons. The team consisted of scientists, linguists, pilots, doctors, and a security officer. They traveled to Serpo on an Eben spacecraft, which they spent 270 strenuous days on. The journey was difficult, and many team members became sick. During the journey, the humans on the ship feel dizzy and physically ill, but are given a cloudy liquid and a tasteless biscuit that helps them feel better. They explore the ship and visit the engine room, which contains large metal containers in a circle with a copper-colored coil in the center. One of the team members went missing and was eventually found dead from an embolism on the spaceship. The cause of the embolism was unknown, and some members of the team suspected foul play. However, there was no evidence to support this theory, and the team was left to mourn the loss of their colleague. The incident added to the already high level of tension and suspicion among the team members. Despite the tragedy, the team had to continue with their mission and carry on with their exploration of the unknown planet and its inhabitants. The humans are allowed to land on Serpo, but one team member blacks out during the landing. The team was issued sunglasses to protect against the bright light as they embarked the spaceship. Serpo, which orbits a binary star system in Zeta Reticuli. The planet has 2 suns and a barren landscape with no vegetation, just hills and rocks. The Ebens, who live in small communities centered around a large tower that is used to tell time. Eben families were similar to those on Earth, with a maximum of 2 children, who mature quickly and live in isolation. The team was accommodated in an underground storage area made of a concrete-like substance. The team of scientists soon learned that the Ebens had a deep interest in learning about Earth and its inhabitants. In fact, they had been monitoring Earth for thousands of years, waiting for the right time to make contact. The Ebens shared their vast knowledge and technology with the scientists, including anti-gravity technology, advanced medical techniques, and communication devices. The scientists were amazed by the Ebens' level of technology and their peaceful way of life. During their stay on Serpo, the team of scientists also explored the surrounding areas and discovered strange artifacts and ancient ruins. They learned that the Ebens had been visited by other extraterrestrial beings in the past, some of whom had left behind mysterious objects and structures. The scientists spent over a decade on Serpo, learning from the Ebens and sharing their knowledge with them. They formed close bonds with the Ebens and even participated in some of their cultural events. Till one day, Colonel McKeever was horrified by what he had seen in the laboratory. He had always believed that the exchange program was an opportunity for cultural exchange and mutual understanding between the human race and the Ebens. But what he had witnessed was something out of a nightmare. He realized that the Ebens were not as benevolent as he had believed. They had a dark side, and their experiments on the dead human bodies showed a callous disregard for life. He was outraged by what he saw but was ultimately powerless to stop it. As they continued to explore the planet, the team also discovered the dark side of the Ebens society, which seemed humane on the surface. The Ebens lived regimented lives, working, resting, and praying at specific times, but their spiritual beliefs remained a mystery. The team struggled to adjust to the Ebens food, which tasted like paper or chalk, and even the Ebens themselves prayed after every meal, which the humans found odd. The Ebens allowed the humans to kill animals for protein as the Ebens knew their bodies needed it. But the humans still found the communist-like society strange, where everything was provided for the community, and individuals had to work for the benefit of the whole. As radiation levels increased, the team had to move to a more comfortable area, but even this was not enough to protect them from the harmful effects of the environment. After 13 long years, the mission came to an end, and most of the team members suffered from illnesses due to radiation exposure. They were debriefed and given new identities, and a report detailing their experience on the alien planet was left as a legacy. Despite the challenges they faced, the team of scientists who traveled to Serpo had an unparalleled opportunity to explore and discover new worlds beyond our own. As astronaut Alan Shepard once said, "We are not going to run out of challenges. They're not going to run out of mysteries to solve. They're not going to run out of new things to discover." That's the nature of the human spirit.